This is to the FCT, my lord. The Honorable Justice BFM Onidiaku. Thank you. Chief Judge, Federal High Court of Nigeria, to kindly tell us what we owe the honor of his presence here today. Honorable Justice, sir.
Well, sir, I've been accorded the singular honor of being allowed to sit down to speak, where the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Chief Wike, well, I'll leave out officials of the Federal Capital Territory, honorable judges of the Federal High Court of Nigeria, and the Chief Registrar in attendance, press, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we're here in recognition, on a courtesy call in recognition of the fact that the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory is the landlord of the Federal Capital Territory, where the headquarters of our court is also situated. And having newly come into office, we felt courtesy demands that we meet with him, congratulate him, and of course make demands if necessary. And so I just jotted down my remarks, and I want to be guided by what I have written down. Where Your Excellency, it gives me great pleasure to extend my warmest regard on behalf of my brother judges and my humble self to you on the appointment as Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory. Your laudable performance in terms of projects initiated and commissioned, and the way you serve the people of Rivers State as their governor must have earned you this position. You did well and became a household name in Nigeria. I, on behalf of my brother judges, commend Your Excellency's bias for the judiciary. You have always seen it as your primary constituency, and you have never felt ashamed of displaying your love for this arm of government. The welfare of the Rivers State judiciary during your tenure was second to none. You believed that it should be on the front corner of the executive, and you raised the bar so high that it became the envy of judicial officers in other states. It is with that confidence that we bring the anguish of the judges of the Federal High Court to you, where the word anguish is used with emphasis. The peculiarity of our job, due to frequent transfers, takes us everywhere without being recognized in many of these states, or even our states of origin, because we are not likely to be posted in our states of origin. Consequently, we are denied various forms of policies for enhancing the welfare of judges and justices serving and retired, since we are not part of the judiciaries of such states, and failure to cater for our interests at the federal level makes us seemingly orphans and stateless. We believe, however, that service nationwide translates to being truly federal citizens who should be recognized and given a stake in the Federal Capital Territory. I kindly urge Your Excellency to use your good office in allocating landed property to all serving Federal High Court judges. We appreciate our large number and hence suggest that allocation can be in batches scattered at various locations in the Federal Capital Territory. I pray that God's grace and protection will be with you as you have assumed your new office. Congratulations and thank you very much. And well, may I have the liberty to add by extending or rather giving you an oral notice of the Federal High Court Golden Jubilee celebration, which is slated to take place in December this year. Of course, formal invitation will be extended to you, particularly in your capacity as the landlord of our headquarters. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Registrar, the mandate secretaries, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. My Lord, let me on behalf of the Federal Capital Territory Administration sincerely thank you and your brother judges for this visit. The Chief Judge and his brother judges of the FCT High Court sometimes were also here to pay us call. Like you rightly said, I believe that the three arms of government must work together, even though independently. And I also believe that no arm of government should be treated lesser than any other arm of government. It should be treated equally. Where I preside, like I said, I know the importance of the judiciary. We want our democracy to survive, but without the judiciary, it will not be possible. Nigerians are talking about democracy today is because of the judiciary, the role you play. And so whatever the judiciary requires to strengthen them is not over-demanding. Before now, the President and Commander-in-Chief has given me the go-ahead to allocate land to the legislature, to the executive, and also to the judiciary. What is being waited is how it will be done. You know, the number is much. If you look at the legislature, the federal house, and the Senate, and then you look at the executive, you see the number of ministers and special advisors. And then you talk about the judiciary. Look at from Supreme Court to Court of Appeal, FCT, and the Federal High Court. So what we have decided to do is, as like you said, in phases. All cannot be done at the same time. So we've agreed that because of the seniority in our profession, in the bench and the bar, we're likely to take, I don't know how many you are totally at the Federal High Court. I don't know how many you are. Are you up to 50?
Of present, we are 96.
Ah, hi. So, 96, but outside jurisdiction, how many?
Outside, yeah?
Outside the jurisdiction, that is outside
The FCT.
The FCT, yes.
That should be 96 minus 13.
83.
83.
Okay, let me say it this way. How many divisions do you have? So we have the presiding or administrative judges. How many divisions?
We have about 36.
So this is what I want to do. If we have 36, then we can take senior ones in Abuja here to add. So let it be the first phase. So that administrative heads of all and those who are in the headquarters, because we interface with you more. Well, we interface with you more, but let you know that we discriminated. That's why we have to also go to the other areas. And we will send the forms to the chief registrar so he can give you all the forms to fill. Last time when the minister of my predecessor was here, I think he made some allocations. Unfortunately, where he made allocations, there are no infrastructure. So for me, it's business. Allocating land when they cannot have access to the land doesn't make sense. So we'll do everything we can to make sure that for development, you will have access to the land. And if there are other problems, teaching problems, you think in FCT, not outside FCT now, that you think you have that the administration can help, do not hesitate to let us solve that problem. Just yesterday, I was in the National Assembly to defend the supplementary budget, and there we included building Abuja division of the Court of Appeal, So whatever thing you think we can help to enhance your job, we will not hesitate. I don't know where the Golden Jubilee is holding, whether it is in Abuja or it is in Lagos, so that we know the role we will play. If we are the chief host, then we are obliged to give you support. So let us know. So we sincerely thank you for this visit and assure you that we continue to partner and relate with the Federal High Court in the FCT, because if anything happens, it is also going to affect us in administration. So there's nothing like BU, it can be an orphan. It cannot be an orphan. So once more, let me thank you for coming and believe that God is infinite mercy will continue to guide you and your brother judges to do your work. It is not easy. Once more, thank you very much.
No, thank you. Well, so the main celebration will take place in Abuja.
Okay. So we have a role to play. So we'd like to have the letter on time.
Oh, yes.
We would like to have the letter on time so that we know what to do.